welcome to Andy Robinson RC, and cheers for joining us on the channel today, and cheers for checking out the episode. Okay, well, I feel a little bit late to the party because there's been a good few videos now out on YouTube, but here we have it. I finally got my copy, or I say my kit, the Tamiya Super Avante TD4. So, I've been looking forward to getting this one, and it's finally arrived today. So, what can I say? Well, I'm sure a lot of you have seen this now being unboxed and whatnot, and there's been some build videos as well. So, I'm going to try and not make this a massively long unboxing, because I'm sure most of you are now aware what it looks like, what you get in the kit. So, I'm going to more tell you about what I'm going to do to mine, rather than do a massive in-depth unboxing. Anyway, we will have a quick look inside, but as well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do to mine. So yeah, so Tamiya TD4 Super Avante. Rather liking the box artwork. However, I don't quite like from the box art. Although the box art's ace, it looks really good. I don't actually quite like the look of the shell on it on the box, but hey, there you go. So yeah, of course, this kit was designed by, hopefully we don't butcher his name, Kota Nizu, and he used to work for Toyota Motor Company originally, and he's designed various things, but he's also had a hand in the new Tamiya TD2 Super Astute that's going to be due for release next year. Anyway, let's put this down, and we'll unbox it. Okay. Actually, as well, while I just take this lid off, I thought I'd let you know, because I planned that this video would be released before it happens, but I've managed to get myself a Tamiya 45th anniversary Porsche 934 Coupe kit on the TA02 SW. So I've managed to bag one, so that's winging its way over as well, and hopefully we'll have that on the channel very soon. Okay, so quickly start with the kit. There we go. That's how it's presented. So, you know, pretty standard affair these days for Tamiya. Right, so love them or hate them, you've got your Tamiya Stardish wheels. I quite like the wheels, maybe not in this colour for this car, but they're okay. So Stardish wheels in neon yellow, which is cool. And then here you've got the majority of the plastics, so wishbones. And here we've got what looks to be, if I'm looking at this now, gearbox cases, I think for the front end more than anything this. And there, and it's part of the rear bumper assembly and bumpers and whatnot there. I'm going through this pretty quick. Well, yeah, you've got your square block tyres, won't be using them. Okay, so we've got the battery chassis plate ends, we've got some crown gears, ball connectors, wing mounts on there. I'm planning on using the high wing mounts rather than the low set you get with it. I mean, that could change depending on how it looks, but I am aiming to use the high mounts. Okay, there is your chassis tub as well. It's pretty rigid. And then we've got hubs. Front and rear hubs, I think, or part of the hubs assemblies. So yeah, brilliant. And then we've got this big parts tree there. What else is there? Oh, I see. So we've got more of the sort of like gearbox spur covers, the like almost looks a bit like a vent that covers the back of the near where the motor sits, and the gearbox underneath it. We've got shock towers, rocker arms, so those sort of things on there. So So that's essentially all the plastic parts trees, and then you get your box here, and this will be all the parts bags. So I've already pre-cut this ready to show you, so it doesn't take me forever. So, yeah, shock parts, our driver figure which needs to be painted. There's more shock parts there. We've got the C parts bag, that's got in some shock shafts, what looks to be the servo saver, or parts of the servo saver, I don't know. And we've got silicone damper oil, but this is the hard type, usually you get soft in Tamiya's kits. We've got some foam strips, various screws and clips there, more foam strips and E-clips and some tools. Here we've got, this is the E-parts bag, we've got suspension springs, dog bone drive shafts. I can see some bearings and some blue alloy wheel nuts in there. That's in the E-parts bag. Okay, we've got blue alloy prop shaft in there, I like that, in fact it's a nice blue alloy prop shaft. This is in the D-parts bag. I can see diff out drives, bearings, and the ball diff main gear in there. It's good. And this is parts bag A. Again, you've got more gears here, idler gears I imagine, with the spur gear as well, some anti-wear grease, and the blue alloy motor mount, and other various shafts and track rod ends, and some, is that ceramic grease, is it? It's moly, I can't read that, but then molybdenum grease, I think that says, can't quite read that. And last of all, this is parts bag B, more ball diff parts, diff grease, the diff balls, and various bits in there for the sort of assembly. Plus we get some more rod ends and bars and little foam spacers that go inside the drive cups and everything. So they're all in there. Okay, let's have a look. So, and then put that there a sec. And then that leaves pretty much your body shell. So here it is in there. So you've got the take it out. Yeah, I might as well take it out and wait. Okay. So you've got your rear wing again, which has various cut lines as well, so you can alter how it looks, whether that's for tuning the downforce as such, or just the aesthetic look. Yeah, that's your rear wing. And then here you've got your body shell, and there we go. That's it there. Also, you've got the mud guards, the wheel fenders, as I say, they're also on that around the base of the body shell, and then you've got the like I think it's part of the cowl that goes on the body, and the buttresses I think that need cutting out for the body shell as well. So that's all on your body there. We'll see how it looks when it's all painted up. As I said, I'm not doing mine box art. And there again, we have got the decal sheets and the window masks. Okay, so a lot of those yellow decals won't be used on mine. Of course, last but not least, the build manual, which feels quite thick actually. But yeah, so actually, I tell you what, I did flick through this earlier, and you know what I quite like, which you don't really see on certainly many Tamiya kits. If you look on page 30, you've got like a setup sheet for if you're taking it to the track, so you can mark down what settings you used on the car. Now usually you'd only find that sort of stuff on kits like the Team Associated, Schumachers, Lotus, things like that. So on this one, of course, Tamiya have included it on there, so maybe they're expecting a few people to toy with this down at the racetrack. So I certainly will give mine a shot around my local track, see what it's like. So there, that's what you get in the kit anyway. Now, so what am I going to do with mine? Well, I'll move this out of the way. Okay, so I've got some extra things here that I bought prior to this TD4 kit coming. So we'll start with this. Now, I'm not doing mine box art, as I said. Now, the colour I've chosen for mine, which I can remember is PS63, which is bright gunmetal. So I'm going to spray mine in that colour, because I quite fancied like a silvery grey sort of colour. So I've gone for the bright gunmetal. They do another normal gunmetal as well. This is the brighter colour. So we've chosen that colour. And now, I'm not going to use those fluorescent neon yellow wheels. I'm either going to use that for something else or get shift of them. But I've got these wheels here from JC Racing, UK company. They do loads of cool vintage wheels and wheels for various brands. But these are based on the sort of Egress and Vanquish style wheels, except these are 2.2 size, so you can fit modern tyres on. So I've gone for a set of these in pink. I think that'll look rather nice with the bright gunmetal colour we've got. So it's going to be a different look. So quite happy with them. So I bought them, and of course the front rims there. Just show you them. So I'm liking them. Really nice bright pink. There's the rears again. So we've got them. Okay, so also I bought a rear wing. I wanted a different wing to the one that Tamiya put in with the kit. And I've gone for this one from Penguin Custom Body Shells. And this is called the King wing, which they've all got like sort of named after penguins. But this is the King wing, so it's quite a biggish rear wing. So we're going to use this one. Doesn't look much at the moment because it's still in its wrapper, but we're going to use that instead of the kit wing. Okay, as well, just a few bits and bats. Got some alloy hexes to replace the kit plastic ones. These 6mm in width, so I've got some alloy hexes for the wheels. And to replace the blue wheel nuts on the kit, I got some, again, I like using these black Fast Tracks 12mm hex. 12mm hex. Sorry, black M4 sized wheel nuts. So yeah, got them for it. Okay, instead of the blue kit ones, again, they should be used on something else. Now, also as well, we're going to put some, we're not going to use the tyres in the kit. We are going to use these. I've got some wheels and tyres from Schumacher Racing. Now, I got mine from Inside Line Models, which is a local model shop near to me. So I'll put some links in the descriptions for where I got some of this stuff from. But yes, here we go. This is the Schumacher Racing tyres. Now, these are quite a new tyre. I've not tried these yet, but these are mezzo rear tyres. So they're a bit like a mini spike, quite a compact spike, but I'm going to give those a go. Now, people have used these on anything from outdoors to carpet, Astro, so I'm just going to give them a go, and they're in Schumacher's yellow compound, which is generally their soft compound for racing. And then here I've got some, again, stagger rib tyres for the front in yellow compound, and these are for the front as well, front tyres, so I'm going to use them. And of course, some medium inserts, foam inserts for the tyres as well. Because they're so soft, you really do need some inserts for these. So we've got them to use as well. Now, I did try and order a few TD4 parts to come for when I did the build. I wanted the front universal drive shaft so we can get a bit more better steering lock. Sadly, nowhere seems to have them at the moment, but I will get some. So I might suffer a bit less steering lock to start off with. But I want to get those from the UJs on, and want to take the bump stops out at the front. So we'll get more lock when we're turning, but that'll come later. What I have ordered, which should be here tomorrow, the day after, is I've got the alloy steering servo posts to take some of that slop out of the kit that people have mentioned in the other TD4 videos that have been out on YouTube. So got them ordered, I managed to get them. That's about the only part I managed to get. And it's probably worth getting the diff nut, the alloy diff nut and screw set for both diffs. Again, I can't seem to get one at the moment, but I will try and get them, because you've got to be also very careful when you tighten up the diffs with that plastic nut, that you don't over tighten it, that it just strips and then you've got a big loose horrible diff. So I'm going to be careful when I build them, but I could do with those alloy diff nuts really. So yeah, so we'll start off like that and see how it goes. I've also got, it's not here, it's in my wardrobe buried behind me, but I've got a brushless system to go in it as well. I think off top of my head it's like a 10 or a 10.5 or a 9-turn brushless system, which I'm going to put in this. And yeah, we're going to see how it goes. Oh, one thing, I would like to slip a clutch as well, so I might have to get that at a later date. But yeah, so that is basically what we're going to do, or what I'm going to do for now, with my TD4. It is going to be like a silvery grey, and we're going to have the pink JC wheels on, and I do need to try and find some other decals as well to put on it, because I think most of the Tamiya ones that are in yellow won't look right with this. So I need to find some suitable decals as well, but they can be added at a later date. There's no immediate rush. But yes, so that's the plan. So we've got a TD4 to build now, plus some extras. Now, I've not started building this, but the plastics, there are the different, slightly different material than what you usually get from Tamiya. They remind me a bit like the plastics on the DB01s, like the Boulder and the Durga. And when I have had one of them, and I remember when they were being built up, they were a bit tougher to screw together. Now this kit uses hex heads all the way through, which is great, but if it's on the harder plastic, I do struggle sometimes, because I have problems with my arms and hands, struggle to screw the kit together if it's that other types of plastic. So I'll have to see when I start building it, but we'll see anyway. But that's the only thing I can envisage being a major problem. Right, okay then, hopefully this hasn't gone on too long. Cheers for checking this one out, and hopefully we'll get this built up as soon as we can. But yeah, thanks a lot for joining me today. Look after yourselves, take care, and we'll see you all soon. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Much appreciated. Hit that notification and like bell so you can get hold and come and check out all our other RC content and other videos. Right, definitely going now. Look after yourselves, and we'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye.